Young and the Restless revealed that the return of Diane will change the story. She'll have a meeting with Allie. On the other hand, Victoria felt despair at what Ashland had to offer. Crimson's Lights is the perfect place for Genoa's residents to gather. Tracy feels a big change on Billy's side. She's very excited about it. Tracy also hopes his podcast this time will be successful. The two of them would go to Abbott Mansion together because they need to hear Jack's share after his trip to LA. Jack also confesses to Phyllis that after receiving news of Chemo's death, he contacted Mai. However, Mai will not be under suspicion because the two of them have long since ceased to keep in touch. Jack and Phyllis are still trying to solve the mystery that the message brings. While Tracy and Billy discuss the presence of Allie, her niece lives in LA. Billy also expressed regret at not knowing about Allie sooner. They had let her to deal with everything on her own, and it was too bad that they couldn't help now. Billy projects have now progressed, especially with Billy's help. However, everything happened so quickly that Jack was afraid. Jack is still searching for the truth, but also because of it, he discovered many things. Chemo's departure, the presence of his granddaughter, Allie. While Allie seems to be starting a new life, she decides to sell her house, and that took everyone by surprise. Allie struggled a lot to make this choice. Tanya understood it well, what she was going through, and it seemed it would be better for her to do it. Allie's a great loss without her father by her side, because in the end, wherever Chemo is, that's the home she wants to return to the most. Allie will return to the old house where the good memories of Chemo are kept, but in the future she will be alone. Allie's going to see Tanya in the near future because they need to meet and do the paperwork before she transfers the house. It seems that the person who wants to buy the house is Taylor, and she was quite happy to meet Allie and talk about the business. But fans will realize that the person is none other than Diane. The plot will become more dramatic when people learn of her existence. At the society, Ashland is trying to mend a close relationship with Nate, but that was impossible because Nate would not foolishly trust Ashland again. Nate did not want to meet or have anything to do with Ashland. He even claimed that he had given all evidence of Ashland's actions to the Newman family to handle. Elena also supports Nate's choice, so in the near future, Ashland will face the trouble that he himself created. Elena hopes Nate will do everything he believes is right. She doesn't panic over Ashland's threats, because she can't protect herself at all. She believes that Victoria should know about this soon. Things can bring Victor down, but she won't deal with it alone. Elena can see that Ashland really loves Victoria. However, what he chooses is profit, so this would be the end of their seemingly happy marriage. Nate believes that Ashland must pay for what he caused, and in the end, the person who suffered the most was still Victoria. She will regret her stubbornness all this time. Victoria needed to rethink things. When she had a serious conversation with Ashland, perhaps his deception will bring their marriage to an end. The guilt will cause Victoria to leave her family, but it will be extremely bad for Nikki and Victor, because in the end, they are always the ones who think about her to the end.